and you're gonna stay there for eternity. So, you're never gonna be ear to ear. When I come in here, I'm forehead to forehead. I'm already got him blocked out for here. So he's already looking that way. He's gonna have to grind back into that forehead, and I'm gonna grind here, and we're gonna grind. And part of the hand fighting is the head position. It's super critical. It's one of the most important things in wrestling. I said there's a list of, let's say, top 10. Number 1. They're all number 1. So you have a list of 1 to 10, but it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. It all has to occur. If you take something that's super important and like, I'll do that 10th, you lost. So there's a top 10, like another one. Never stop on your knees. Number 1. Head position. Number 1. Give up 1, not 2. Number 1. So we get it. So throughout there, I'll say this is the most important thing. Add it to the top 10, put a 1 by it. It just happens to be, whatever it is, it's 1 all the time. So to begin with, forehead to forehead, I'm not loose in here. Pull him in. Now I'm connected. When I set him up, I don't have to make big movements like everyone thinks, like this, and to set him up. All I need is a little pressure. So when I go and I push in, so in your stance, and I go to push into him, see how he just moved, I didn't touch him? You know what that's called? Chi. Power. So much power, he's just gonna move all over the place. So when I push into him, you see it? Devastating. So the first takedown is called a chi ball. Don't do the window. So what happens is, 1 in this area, if you put your hands on someone 1 time, really good, they're gonna react. So he wrestled before. So when I smash your collar right now, watch. See that? He didn't have to hit him. He already knows what it feels like. So you don't want to finish out, just take the pain. Because as soon as you do that, that's the setup. So when people come out and they get real physical, that's when I'm like, that's the way I like it. So you don't want to react to it. But so the idea is, I'm using his energy is the idea. So a lot of wrestling is stealing their energy and their movement. So this first takedown, I'm here. All I want to do is change the angle right here. As I drop out, I extend my arm. I'm not doing this to him. I'm not pushing him with my tricep away. I'm going to drop out and extend my arm. See how, if he stays right here, he won't even need to move. Don't even move. See how I can change? As I dropped out from here, I drop out low enough that my arm is here. At the same time, this hand is going to reach for this near leg, like across here. There. Now when he wants to face me, he can't. I got this. And what's going to happen is I'm not going to get there and stay, so I hit this corner here. What happens is this occurs. As I turn the corner, this happens with the gi. Tightens up. I transfer his weight. This becomes real light. And you're not in danger. If I miss the leg, you're just here. You're still here. Okay. So I'm facing 12 o'clock. I'm going to drop out. Now I'm facing between 1 and 2. Or if you're on the other side, you're going to drop out. You're going to be facing like 10 and 11. I want the gi wrapped tight here, because when he tries to face me, come back, I have this, but I can push here. You would never grab the gi and open it to do something, because I just moved his gi that much, but he doesn't move at all. I'm going to tighten it this way, so I can get tight here. I'm going to start running him here. Okay, here. You don't want to run them off the mat and not get your points, but there you are, and then we'll do the finishes from there. So we're here, forehead to forehead, drop out. As you drop out, your arm extends. Here, not a pivot, not 2 steps. And I'm not going down and then having my arm here. When I drop out, you gotta drop far enough that this is happening. And then at that same time, I'm here. So we can get to that leg. Then from there, I'll show a couple different finishes. Any questions on that? Let's go and try it. Remember here, it's one motion from here here. I don't want to ever feel like this is occurring.
Okay.
I'm not going to touch my knee. When I drop out, my goal is to lower my level so I can get my arm straight. So if I just do this, my arm can't get straight. Then I don't want to do this because I'm going backwards. And if he pushes into me a little bit, this arm will never go straight. So in the progression, it's a very fast dropout. In this hand that you're getting to the leg, I call the karate pinky. You got to get to this leg here really fast. And you'll feel it's going to hit. You got to get to it very quick. Because the mistake that people make here, they're going to do this. Now see this? Now I'm going to try to grab the leg and he's going to back up. At the same time, three things happen. I'm going to drop out. I'm going to straighten the arm, and his hand's going to be on the leg from here. Same time. It's a real dynamic move. You can't do it slow or else it just won't happen. Because I only have a very split second. Don't move on this. When I drop out, there's my angle. But if I have nothing, he's going to slightly circle. Angle's gone, everything's gone. So I've got to hit this angle as fast as I can and be on the leg so I can start pushing and attack. So when I come here, I got to have them both. If I drop out without the karate pinky, he circles and faces me, now you're here again. So you got to make that very dynamic movement on the angle, and the hand's got to get to this leg here. And you got to hear that sound. If you don't hear that sound, that means it's going too slow. You know, it's like if you're cracking hand pads and just, the faster you go, the more you get that snap. So that's this way too, when I drop out. It's got to be there, okay? Any questions on that? Any other?
When you grab the leg, is it important that it's close to you, or do you just need a hold of it?
I grab usually here, the tendon on the knee, and I don't pull it towards me. I run, so what happens is I'm here. When I get to this position, I don't try to do this. I do this. I transfer the weight to his back leg, and this leg becomes light, and you can run up with it. If I get to here, boom, and I try to pull back, this isn't going to work. So he has good weight on it. Here, watch, it becomes real light. So it's a transfer of the weight. So you don't want to get to it and try to pull back. And you're not trying to go below, like low to the calf like this. Because you have to have your arm in this angle here. The more that I go low and the arm's high, your shoulder is super weak. So I can't reach like this, because now my shoulder's up over here. It feels like an Americana on your shoulder. You'll feel like you're shoulder locking yourself, and you'll have to actually just let go. So you have to find that nice angle here, where everything's real straight, wrist is straight, and I got the leg blocked. I don't need to grab the pants. You won't have time for it. You're just going to block. And it comes here and it ends up sliding out to the ankle. Okay. Any questions on that? Let's go back to this. And I want to see how fast you can catch the angle, arm straight, and the karate pinky. The first part of the seminars are always longer with less technique because we're working on position, concept, and how and the right things and wrong things to do. Now the moves will start coming every couple minutes. So we have the whole position set up. So now when I come around, I can be like wrong hand, and you'll know, instead of trying to teach it. So that's the whole theory of it first. Now, wrestling is really based on position and speed, and and explosiveness. So, and however fast you are today, you can't get faster today, but you can, because speed's sometimes an illusion. If it takes me 3 steps to do what you do in 4 steps, I'm faster going the same speed. Does everyone understand? You guys understand that? Are you sure? So I always explain it like this. So we're going to come here. We're going to face them. Our goal is to get to her. But you have to walk down the line and take a right angle. So go ahead. I'm going to see I was walking 5 times faster than me. And I'm still going to get here. Because shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. That concept. So also what that means is if we go, he's got to go 1, 2. I'm going 1. I'm moving slower, but I'm going to get there faster. So if you efficiency of your movement, leg, you take a step, takes a step. No more. You have to beat your opponent to that angle. So it's very quick. So now we've addressed, this is the close leg. I'm coming here, I'm doing this, right? Boom. So sometimes they have the opposite leg forward. Then you just attack it. You can attack this leg. I can still get that one here. You gotta reach deeper. So you still have that option. But what I like, I'm doing the far side knee tap. So when I hit, my hand comes to the outside here, right at the knee, karate pinky. When I get there, and you're gonna cross them over that. The first one, slow motion, switch your base. First one, I'm getting here, I'm transferring the weight like this, right? That's why the leg comes up easy. On this one, I'm hitting the same angle, but now he can't get that leg back. See how he started turning? When I hit it at speed, I'm gonna cross him up like this. What I'm doing is, stay here, now you don't turn at all, get your right stance, put that leg forward stance. So let's say I'm wrestling him,